What's up, guys? One Big Man fan coming at you live for some more NGS action. We are going to have Storm Division, and this is going to be Send Noodles versus For the Kill. I am super excited. Joining me tonight is Stock, or Stocktagon. I think it's just Stock now. I think he went with Stock because it's way easier to say officially now. He will be with us momentarily for the draft, etc. But we're going to take care of the coin flip and all that fun stuff first. I have reached out to the teams, and I have talked to one of the captains. Yes. I know that. All right, guys. So we are just waiting on one of the captains, and we are trying to reach him. Me and the captain of the other team. So as soon as we reach them, we will get started with the coin toss, etc. I'm actually gonna ping. I hate having to do this, but I'm gonna have to do this. Let's see. Make sure I get the right person. All right, we got the message out. I'm just waiting on the, like I said, the one captain. We have messaged them. I'm going to add a couple of their players and see if that works. We will figure out a way to get this done, guys. And as soon as we do, we can jump over to comms, grab stock, and get rocking and rolling with this. All right, looks like we have them, guys. We're gonna mute. All right, how you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you? Sorry, I was running a little late.
Oh, no problem, no problem. Tell Captain Apples to ignore the message I sent him in game, because he was the only person I could reach. So, Unicorn stepped away for just a minute. He said he will be right back, and so he'll be in here in a minute, and then we'll get this going. We still have a little bit of time. Technically, we don't start for 2 minutes, so we are okay. I'll shoot him a message just so he knows. He said he was gonna make some tea real quick. So
Trying to sign in right now on my Smurf real quick. Man, everything's going wrong.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes.
Oh man, I can't remember my password.
You have multiple. You guys got I think you guys have 8 players, don't you?
Yeah, we have 8. So what had happened is my main account got banned for abusive chat. Apparently, I don't know. They wouldn't show me screenshots. So right before the season started, I had to make a Smurf and do all that. So I'm not used to the password.
No problem. That's how it goes sometimes. Well, Unicorn.
I'm gonna have to reset.
That's fine. Unicorn should be here in a minute. I'm gonna just mute myself until that happens, since
Yeah,
we're
that'd be
live.
fine,
And
man.
when I hear him say hello, I'll jump in and we'll do the coin toss. Okay.
Sounds good, man.
All right, guys. So we have both the captains now. We are just waiting on them both to be in the room, and we can get going with this. Like I said, hopefully we can start shortly here. And I need to see who has his home team. Looks like For the Kill is home team. Let's co-caster know.
Hello.
All right,
Someone
you guys
there?
here?
Yeah, I seem to leave that.
All right, Derek, you here?
Yep.
All right, so I just took a quick look, and For the Kill, you guys are the home team. So would you guys
Okay.
like heads or tails in the coin toss?
Heads.
Heads. Let's see what we get here. Maybe if my coin toss will work. It is heads. All right, so
Yay!
do you guys want first pick or map pick?
We want map.
Map for game one? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that means. Hold on here. I'm just putting notes in so we don't get too much of a mix up here or anything. Alright, so Noodles, you guys have first pick. Alright, so that means then that ban is going to be over to for the kill for the first map ban. What map do you guys want to ban?
Towers of Doom.
Okay. And then Noodles, what do you guys want for your ban?
Let's ban Blue Sky.
Full Sky. And then Noodles, what do you guys want for map 2?
Map 2. Let's do Shrines.
Shrines. Infernal.
Yep.
All right. And then for map number 1, what do you guys want for the kill?
Dragon Shrine.
Which one?
Dragon Shrine?
You are cutting out. Did you say Infernal Shrine?
Oh, no, Dragon Shrine.
Dragon
You
Shire?
Dragonshire?
Yeah.
Dragonshire,
Yeah.
okay. No problem. Alright, so Dragonshire, then Infernal Shrines. Guys, hang tight. I will send you guys an invite in the game and then for the lobby, and we'll go from there, okay?
Alright, man.
Okay.
Good. Thanks.
Alright, see you guys in game.
Hey, good luck, Unicorn.
Okay, good luck.
Alright, guys, we are here with my wonderful co-caster, Stock. Or is it Stoctagon still? You have to tell me.
I guess my name is Stoctagon, but we've changed it to Stocks to better fit with the Reborn Knights theme. And no one can ever say my name right, so it's just better just to shorten it.
Yeah, I would agree. Stock is a little bit easier. So Stock, we are going to be going to Dragonshire first for our first game. And then after that, we will have Infernal Shrines. So 2 fun maps here for tonight.
Dragonshire is kind of a rare map, to be honest. I don't see it much often, not very often. You know, this is one of those maps people usually don't go as their go-to, but
Yeah,
Well-
I actually had one in my last game. We had one, which was definitely interesting.
yeah, I mean, I just get so used to seeing, like Volskaya. It's really popular, right? We see a lot of Volskaya. See a lot of Infernal Shrines. That's pretty common across the board, but also Battlefield of Eternity. I've seen quite a bit recently. I'm not entirely sure why.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people like fighting, so that's why they do it.
Hey, fighting's part of the fun of this game, isn't it? I mean, that's the whole point, is to fight.
Theoretically, right?
All right. Well, we're just gonna the lobby filled up here, guys, and Graysville rating with a party of 10. Welcome, guys. I didn't even notice that in chat. Thanks for coming in, Grays. I hope your game went great. I know I watched the first one you had, so I know it was a good series. At least Stock has been talking to you guys in chat because I have not been paying attention to it at all. So
Why?
that's what
I'm
we
tired
have,
to them.
that's what we have Stock
You,
for.
you know what? Just don't read it. It's probably best if you just don't read it. Don't worry
It
about
is probably best. All right, guys, we are just getting the lobby filled up here for both these teams, and as soon as they all get in here, we'll be able to rock and roll with game number 1. We are going to be on Dragonshire for this first game, and yeah, we'll get them filled in and then go from there. And make sure I have people on the right sides. I do.
Yeah, people didn't know you had a co-caster tonight. Did you not tell them about me?
No, I didn't,
Man.
because I don't usually have you for co-caster because you're usually too busy for me. Sad face.
Yeah, I'm usually playing, but you know, tonight's a special night for you. Thought I'd give you a little bit of time.
Oh, I see. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. So team 1 is send Noodles, and they will get first pick. We're waiting on about 3 more players here, it looks like, guys. And as soon as they get in here, we can get started with this game.
Thanks, Graves. You're one of the few who actually said it right.
You always be started. Yeah, I want to say Stoctagon because I'm used to it. That's what happens when you play with somebody. You learn, what they like to go by.
But we were on the same team together. You always called me Stock.
That's true.
It's just faster to be like, so hey, Stoctagon, will you please get this camp? Be like, hey, Stock, camp now.
Yeah, I was too demanding,
Well, you're always demanding, but you know I'm willing to serve. It's all good.
Who is? Okay. Okay. Swap team.
Good times. Let's go.
All right. I think we're getting them filled in here. Like I said, we're just waiting on the last few members here, guys. And as soon as they get in, we can get moving with this game. That match is there. That match is there.
So when did you get the yellow lenses, dude?
I picked them up about a month or so ago, and they have helped tremendously.
Were they for like the glare from the screens and stuff? Or?
Yeah, they are blue reflectors. They reflect blue light, so they're the same thing as Gunnar glasses, but they're not Gunnar. They're cheaper.
They're cheaper. They're gamer glasses.
Yeah, they're gamer glasses or computer glasses. I don't see. Let's see. All right. Apparently we have, so two of the members, I'm gonna have to run something by the mods real quick because two of these members aren't listed on the team.
Quick check. Hopefully we get a game tonight.
Let's see, yeah, because two of these members are not listed. And I can't remember how many subs you're allowed to have for NGS. I am going to check that real quick. Because they're,
You know, I should probably do more research into that.
they have changed the sub rules for this season. Yeah, it's only one sub available that's non-rostered.
Yeah, because I know we spent some time actually finding a rostered sub team just because of that rule.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if there was like a chance you can do two or what. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Sorry about the delay, guys. We are just waiting on a couple more people. We get.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm wondering where the other team is in the first place.
So we got. Oh, here's Pablo Libre.
They forgot to tell them to join. Alright. Yeah, it looks like this was pre-approved. They just didn't note it yet. So we are good to go, which is always a good thing.
Hey man, as long as both teams are happy, whatever. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Once. Okay, now is that Julio or Julio? Because in Spanish you don't pronounce H.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna try. I'm not trying with names tonight.
But they're so easy, like Rated M, Captain Apples.
Some of them are
Pablo
easy.
Libre.
Yeah, some of them are easy.
DSF Tilted.
Yes. Nurse, you can still play in customs if you're silenced. That is not a requirement for customs. The only thing that gets you out of customs is if you get completely banned from the game. Then you can't get in the game. And or I didn't know about stock. Okay, I need you gotta give me a break of this. I didn't know stock was gonna be joining me till like, when did I talk to you? Like 1
This
o'clock
morning.
today. Yeah.
No, this morning.
It was not that early this morning.
Uh
Uh
huh. I see. I check my phone. See what I got going on.
huh. Okay, you do that. You do that while I fill in these teams here while we're waiting. One last member.
Well, that's not exciting for them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see here. This is Mega's note about missing me. This is Mega's note about moving in with him. This is Mega's note.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. Now we're starting to get people in here. All right. All right, guys, we're just getting the list set up here real quick for the players on our side of things. And then we should be able to rock and roll with this first map.
Here's 11:53 a.m. and I responded 11:53 a.m.
Okay, okay.
So that was morning, technically.
Wait, 11:53 your time or my time? Because that's two different times, to be fair.
Oof. Oh, now oh, darn, you got me there.
Uh-huh.
Actually, 53 your time. But it was still,
Alright.
so we're both right? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how that works?
All right, let me make sure both these teams are ready. All right, I got one ready. Did I get the ready from both sides? I got too many people talking. There's two readies. We should be good to go, guys. We're going to jump into the game, and hopefully it's all ready. That's what we're going to hope for. Jumping into the draft. A little late on the start here, guys. So do apologize about the late start, but we will get rock and rolling with this first game.
Ain't our fault.
I know it's not our fault, but you know, we try our best to provide the best here. So first pick and ban should be over to the side of Send Noodles. As for the kill, or for the kill, ended up choosing the map here.
So do we see a traditional ban here, or we see some of the...
I mean, I would hope we see
Absolute
something more traditional.
absolute ban.
This is going to be Storm Division, so this is going to be more of the top tier, top end players. Most of these are going to be, you know, Diamond, Grandmaster players, Masters. So,
And we know that White Maiden's out.
yeah,
She's
White
not
Man
until
is
next
off. There's
Genji.
Genji. I'm not surprised about the Genji ban. I don't think you are either.
Oh, Genji is just one of those high skill capped heroes. If you're terrible, he doesn't necessarily perform all that great. But if you're actually pretty up on your toes, especially with dueling and seeing those weak spots in team fights, like he's absolutely horrendous. So that and Garrosh ban. So Garrosh is another hero that I'm finding the more I play him, the tougher he actually is. His kit's pretty simple, but positioning is actually tougher than you think it is.
Yeah, you always got to be standing in the right spot with Garrosh, especially with getting those tosses. Sometimes it just takes some extra work to make it happen because if you're just a step off, you toss the wrong thing.
Well, and even then, it's just okay. So you're gonna toss the other team, but if they have, let's say, a Gul'dan and a Rainer, right? If you step up, you're gonna get a corruption and a fell flame and a Q and auto attacks. Like it's not gonna be the greatest day for you, you know, just taking all that damage. And yeah, you get more armor as you go down, but when you're, you know, half health or less as a tank, it's kind of rough spot because you got a tank for your team, but no health means you can't tank.
Well, speaking of tanks, Yrel gone, and then the siege tank herself, Sergeant Hammer, getting banned out here as well for the side of for the kill. That's a run-on sentence if I ever had one. First pick going over to Send Noodles here.
We don't talk about that.
Send Noodles gonna go with Diablo here out of the gate. Gonna have some nice control. Get those combos with the stun into the wall and the flip, or the flip and then the stun or the shove back into the team, and then hopefully you're tank, because otherwise you may not survive that combo.
Well, see, I expect them here for the kill to probably pick up. You just don't see much other than Garrosh, Diablo, Merge, and that's your main tanks anymore. Oh, no, they go for Rainer Deckard. Okay. Rainer's been a high priority for a lot of teams, and Deckard is really solid this map. Especially with rotations in those small points.
Yeah.
I expect the NATO, possibly.
Yeah, Deckard is a solid choice right now. And also grabbing Rainer is actually a really good call here if you want him, because most likely they're not going to go Johanna Diablo. So you don't have to worry about that blind tank coming out from the other side. We see the Stukov and the Kel'Thas come out here in the 2-3 slot for Send Noodles.
Really?
Yeah, well, you know, they need to grab a support here.
Yeah, but why? But why Stukov? I'm curious.
I'm
Like,
thinking flailing swipes against the Deckard. So you could peel for your team. Because you can do that from out of range of Stay a While and Listen.
yeah, but like with his recent nerfs, like he's got some things were got better with him. See, I would have liked them to possibly. Stukov doesn't seem to be a high priority much anymore for a lot of supports, and he does have a really sweet talent at I think level 4 called Biotic Armor, where it actually gives your team physical armor for the length of the heal. So if they were to pick up Raynor and Phoenix, which Phoenix has been another high priority hero, that's 2 auto attackers. So if you had then were put Stukov as a later pick to kind of counter that, that would have been actually kind of nice. But they picked it earlier.
Yeah, it was an early pick. Now we see the Blaze and the Dahaka ban out here. I really like the choice to ban Dahaka here after they see for the kill ban out the Blaze. You know, Dahaka I feel is one of the best soul laners you can grab here because of that global option. You know, he can come down to the bottom anytime he needs to. So I think that's a strong choice just to remove that once they have the Blaze pulled out. We saw Johanna and Jaina picked up for the side of For the Kill, and this is a combo that if any of you watched the last match we had, we saw one team play in both games. It was very powerful together, and they made it run super smooth. So I like this pickup here from For the Kill. Last 2 picks here for the side of Send Noodles. They're going to go Hanzo and Sonya for that solo lane. What do you think about those 2 picks here, Stock?
Well, with Yrel out of the picture and Blaze, Sonya, she was the king or queen of the lane, and without much to go against her, she will be again without Yrel. So that's the solo lane's really strong there for them. The Hanzo is strong. I worry about their back line, but at the same time, who is going to get them? I mean, they have a Decker, Joe, Jane, like Raynor, like nothing that's really going to dive the back line. So having is probably less risky.
Yeah, definitely a
This
little
matchup.
little less risky. What do you think about this
Yeah, I thought-
Phoenix last pick here that we have coming out?
See, this is actually, I don't know why you'd pick that. This dude, Phoenix is really strong. You have a Raynor, but like, that's too, like, to me, everything except the Jaina For the Kill says sustain. Let's just sustain for everything. Let's just live forever. Let's do our damage over time. Get a little damage, move back. You know, just kind of basically playing the long-term game. Jaina doesn't necessarily do that as much. But then you have, on the other team, though, you have Hanzo, great initiation, as well as Diablo. Even Sonya can do it, but since you have Diablo and Hanzo, she's probably going Wrath of Berserker, I would bet. And then you have Kael'thas is a pretty good burst mage, and well, Stukov's got some pretty good healing, especially if you go Vigorous Reuptake at 4, which gives you a nice burst heal. So I'm actually liking For the Noodles better right now than For the Kill in terms of overall team comp.
Yeah, Send Noodles definitely has a much more interesting team comp, more I'd say well-rounded. Phoenix in that solo lane is going to be interesting. I mean, I guess technically they could put Raynor or Jaina up there, but you really want Raynor with wherever your Johanna is. But Phoenix and Jaina both are going to combo really well with that Raynor because they do have the slows, so kind of you can proc his level 1 talent to get that extra damage off. So I definitely think that's an interesting play by them.
That's why the Jaina. Okay, that makes more sense now why they picked Jaina. For that extra slow down damage on the slows.
Yeah, extra damage
That
on
makes,
slow.
that makes a lot more sense.
We have a DC, I
Who is
think.
the one?
No, they're back already. That works. So a little short DC guy on the left in the blue. We are gonna have Send Noodles on the right in the red. We are gonna have For the Kill. Both these teams coming out here on Dragonshire for game number 1. We'll see who ends up coming out on top for this first match. Let us know in chat who you think is gonna win as the teams march towards the center and look for those early game damage numbers. I mean, that's all you can do early game. I don't think really either team is set up to get a kill. If one team is, it would definitely be Send Noodles with that Diablo, and then the spear follow-up from Sonya, and then Gravity Lapse. But we're going to see the early split from For the Kill going with a 1-2-2 here.
Yeah, I think they decided, you know what, let's not do the Diablo, the Stukov. Let's just, let's just play it easy. Let's clear the lanes and not try and keep them in the rotation. Which actually, I think it's a pretty smart move on their part, and knowing what their comp does. Hanzo in the top lane getting a little damage with Phoenix, but he's going to back out a little bit. With that game.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is a kind of a pseudo hyper Rainer comp. You have everybody on the team able to provide slows for him to get that buff off that level 1 talent to get that extra damage out. So as long as Jimmy stays alive, I think they will be okay here, at least in the early game. Hanzo shooting those scatter arrows through the bushes, and we will see the siege camp started pretty quickly here for the side of For the Kill.
They summoned to the siege camp, so okay, they're going under 3
Yeah, they're going to start to work on theirs, and we are losing a little bit stock in Discord, so you may want to do a quick reconnect.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it goes in Discord. Shrines coming up here, guys. In the bottom lane, we are going to have this 3-man. Jaina hanging out in the middle. Going to get comboed with the Gravity Lapse. There is going to be first blood for the side of Send Noodles here. But that is not going to be enough to catch them up in the XP. For the Kill actually up so far in this XP race. Has control of both these shrines. Johanna in the middle is going to stay here, kind of force one member of Send Noodles to at least stay and defend this point. Meanwhile, up top, 4s are locked in for the Kill, and so far Phoenix is winning this out.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's why they picked up the Phoenix. So I was thinking more in terms of team fighting, but the problem that a lot of solo laners have is they can't deal with heroes that kite. So is definitely a problem. And because he has regenerative shields, he kind of has a built-in self-sustain. So as a solo laner, he's actually good against the more melee-centric heroes, as long as he doesn't get pushed down too much.
Yep,
but he has that shield, so even gets pushed it's fine. But Johanna's, she's kind of stuck here. Diablo making sure she stays in there. They're gonna be able to finish her off.
Yeah, the body blocks here from Send Noodles, making sure Johanna goes nowhere on that point, and they're gonna go ahead and get that pick, giving them now 2 kills to 1. So slight experience lead in their favor currently. Gonna go ahead and re-grab the bottom here.
Deckard, that's dangerous territory, Deckard, man. You don't want to be near that bush.
Yeah, definitely don't want your support being the one to check the bush with his face. We did see the Knights grabbed by the side up for the Kill, so Sonya's going to have to now deal with these, and the Phoenix. Going to actually choose to focus on the Phoenix and try to push him off, but without breaking through that shield, you're not going to get any value there. He's just going to build that shield right back on up, and it's going to end up being a great time for him. In the bottom, we see the 4v4. Jaina rotating down from the middle lane here. Go ahead and help out with this. And we'll see if For the Kill can get control of this point again.
See, this is actually really nice because they're putting a 4-man team fight, leaving Phoenix with spell armor and his shield. Yeah, Sonya's not going to be able to do well against this at all.
Yeah, and we see the 7s being locked in now for the side of For the Kill. So slight advantage here for just a couple seconds before Send Noodles gets their 7s. They will finish getting the point here. No one in the middle to cap it, unfortunately. We'll see if someone decides to make the rotation. But yeah, I agree. Why would they leave? They're getting so much value here.
That Sonya backed, he could have just gone to the middle. Instead, he's trying to get value top. Like, this is actually a decision on their part to keep try and force Sonya out and keep the fight going.
Yeah, Hanzo getting a lot of value with the scatter arrows. Actually, he's going to get the pick here on the Decker Cane. Get the pick on the Jaina. Johanna's going to fall. Rainer might. Yeah, Rainer sneaks away.
He's squeaked it out.
Yeah, so he sneaks away, but
free dragon.
Yeah, well, Phoenix falls in the top, so it actually will be a free dragon for the side of Send Noodles. Not who we expected to be picking this up after that strong hold by that 4-man in the bottom lane from For the Kill.
I think they got too greedy. They kept it. They made the conscious decision, I think, to not get the dragon. Phoenix easily could have rotated down and gotten the point very easily, but they decided, you know what, we're not going to do that. We're going to keep going and try and how much damage we do in the fort. But after the towers went down, Phoenix didn't do that much.
Yeah, definitely. He's not known to be a super strong, at least siege pusher. Gonna see the punt onto Johanna into the middle. I'm surprised Raynor is not down here in this bottom lane because they just need to get the damage off of this. And yeah, Jaina does have some burst to her, but the DK is gonna move around way too much for her to get a full spell combo off onto him. You really need to have that Raynor slowly cooking him down. Jaina gets punted back here. This 3-man needs to be careful. They do not have a front line because Johanna is soaking the middle lane. Sunny getting very low there.
He doesn't pull the dragon back.
Yeah, DK pulls back, but Tens gets picked up for Send Noodles actually first here. And this is actually going to be a Pyroblast Kael'thas and an APOC Diablo, so we will not have the Lightning Breath, which is the more meta choice.
Raynor and Deckard.
That's true.
They can't get away from it.
Two heroes that can't do anything. Raynor going to grab the Raiders here. Deckard go ahead with Sail List. There's the APOC combo onto Deckard. Tukov with the shove. They're trying to peel. Phoenix gets the salvo out. They get the pick onto 2 members here so far. There's the 3rd kill for the kill. Looking for the kills. Diablo falls as well. And that's going to be a 4-for-0 trade. Sonya is pushing up in the top lane. Gets the tower, but honestly, losing 4 members is going to be a nice experience boost here. 4 for the kill, going to be able to bump up.
They were down, and then they came back up.
Yeah,
they're going to lead again.
Well, they're going to move up in the XP here. They're going to get to grab the camps here. Stealing away those siege giants is going to give them value, and we're going to see them take the night camp in the bottom, and Jaina's going to be working on the siege camp on the right. Now, I'd love to see Johanna make the early rotation down to the bottom, because if this gets rotated on, they will be in trouble.
Yeah, but the problem is, a lot of people, they don't think about that camp. It's almost like, well, they're thinking about it now.
It's okay. They make it in time. That's all that matters.
Yeah, they're good. They're like, wait a second. We don't see some people here. I wonder if they're on. Yep, they're done.
Yeah, we're going to see Diablo in the bush get a stun onto Johanna here. Raynor looking to put that damage out. There's the Blessed Shield. They get the combo off, get the kill on Sukov. Can they get more is the question.
He was too far forward trying to clear that camp, which I'm glad he was clearing that camp, trying to help really push for his team, but he needed to be on the other side of that wall.
Yeah, we're going to see the root from Deckard there, but no follow-up, unfortunately. A little too deep for the side of For the Kill. Not going to be able to move in there and get that pick on Diablo yet. They do get the channel, though. Phoenix actually rotating down. Looks like he may be able to pick up the DK because Sonya is too preoccupied with that night camp that's been pushing in the top lane. There's the APOC going down. There goes the Pyroblast on the Raynor. I don't think he gets through this, though. And he will fall here. 13 picked up for the side of For the Kill. DK pushing this bottom lane. We'll see how much they can do with it, though.
I mean, Killis and Hanzo, so it shouldn't be that bad.
I mean, Hanzo's got some decent poke against this as long as he doesn't get too much scatter arrow value, but so far, DK eating 4 of those scatter arrows every time Hanzo shoots it off here. Gonna be definitely putting some damage down. We're gonna see the rotation to the middle lane here. Dragon gonna be working on this fort. Needs to be careful though because those towers will poke it down really fast.
Yeah, I didn't understand that rotation at all.
Maybe they thought the towers were down already. That is quite possible. There's gonna be the punt onto Diablo. Phoenix should have to teleport away.
Oh, the gravity lapse missed. That hurt. That was the way they surrounded that and that team support. That Phoenix was dead.
Yeah, Phoenix should have been dead there, but a little missed time on that gravity lapse. Mongoose with the raid of 15 people. Guys, we're in game number 1 here between Send Noodles and For the Kill. Very back and forth here in this early game so far. It looks like we're setting up for another fight here between the two teams. Sonya can go in on the Phoenix up in the top, and her team will have to rotate up to protect them. Stay well listed.
Stay well listed. The team is prepping up for it.
Bring your frost
There goes
lands.
Stukov.
Yeah, we're gonna see the quick
Explosion Salvo.
blow up on the 2. Salvo with the counter kill on the Sonya. There goes Diablo. That's gonna be a 4-for-1 trade in favor of For the Kill. They definitely have it in their name. They are for the kills, and they are getting those kills. Gonna steal the camp away again.
I like it because the Noodles was the first ones to get heroics, right?
Mhm.
But when they kind of do it, they kind of do it here and there a little bit. But really, For the Kill, like they just pull the trigger, man. Like when they see it go down, I'm like, let's go. And it's gonna be everyone just pulls the trigger, pulls the shield. You know, it goes off, and then you have like.
Yeah, and that all came
Ring
off
of
of
Frost.
Sonya poking down Phoenix. Like Phoenix was getting low. She ate through his whole shield, was starting to eat into his health bar, and then For the Kill just goes in and pops off on the 4-man and gets the picks they need. Kel'Thas didn't even have time to ult, neither did Stukov, and we see the 16s being picked up here. And For the Kill with a nice 2-level lead.
And this is the problem though, because you have Hanzo and Killos. Well, granted, Kilthos went. He went Mana Addict, didn't he? Yeah, he went Mana Addict. I'm not sure if is he finished stacking that yet?
He is short by 2 globes so far. So almost there, but this is interesting. Top lane, we're gonna see the 5-man show here. I don't like this choice by Send Noodles because that gives the all clear for the Kill to do whatever they want. I'm actually surprised they did not go for the Knights on the bottom. Instead, looking for an engage here.
They saw them all up there. They've been winning. They have 16 to 14. They actually would prefer to fight. They're going to try and lock them down. Missed it.
Celestial Shield missed. Ring of
There's a
Frost
Ring of
connects.
Frost and deletes Hanzo.
Yeah, Hanzo just goes from 50 to 0 in like a second. Jaina gonna grab this DK, and I'm assuming we're gonna see pressure now again in the bottom lane from For the Kill, looking for this keep. Raynor poking down Kel'Thas. Can he get the pick? Not gonna be able to.
They close. But Raynor takes a little bit of damage, but he goes up.
This combo so far of 4 heroes with slows and a Raynor is working out great for the Kill. You see the punt. There's the stay long listen.
Stay one listen. Oh no, got it. And then here comes. No, all right. Decker should be fine. He's got enough potions.
Yeah, Deckard Potion's back up, gonna stay alive here. That's gonna be 1 kill so far, and no
If they can
tank.
maintain his keep, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, keep saved here is a big deal, but unfortunately, because there's no Johanna to appeal for the team, Jaina may be in trouble off of popping out of this. There's gonna be the root from Deckard to buy some time, and that may be enough.
She should be fine. She got enough slows, and Deckard popped out his root. That was a good play by Deckard.
Yeah, definitely good play by the Deckard there. Rotation now from Send Noodles into the bottom here. Why do we
That was a problem when they're going for that keep. Was Johanna got really low and she couldn't participate in the fight anymore. She had to back out. Well, if that's the case, without that lockdown in the front line, and you already used your Ring of Frost, what are you going to hold down that team? Which means they can back up and defend safely.
Yeah, pressure here from Send Noodles in the bottom. Mecha, I'm not sure why we sound like we live in a space capsule, but I think it's a little bit of Discord problems, at least as far as Stock's voice goes. There's going to be the shove into the wall by Diablo, but no follow-up. Deckard finishing that quest with that root there. But Knights pushing in the top lane are actually going to start doing damage to this wall. So we're going to have to see the hearts from Send Noodles here.
Ooh, they're going to skate out with no one noticing them right there.
Just
man.
barely sneak away there.
Oh,
Phoenix
this
gets the
is-
slow.
Yeah, keep just chasing forever.
I
This is
mean,
where a floating swipe would be useful.
yeah, I feel like they're chasing just a little too far, though.
Oh, Gina. Oh,
There goes the combo. Hanzo connects.
doubles. Oh, but that Ring of Frost goes down. Social Salvo's coming out trying to get the damage in. Deckard's running for his life from the thing, but looks like Sonya's on the back of the Raynor, but Sonya's. Oh, there goes the Phoenix. Raynor's going for that Sonya. Diablo gets a stun, pulls him back, but stay a while and listen. May be able to save his team there as Sonya is running away, but then Stukov is a hit. Diablo. Man.
Yeah, that's going to be a 3-for-1 trade at the end of the day in favor of For the Kill. Diablo has soul, so he will be back right away. Channel going to be started in the bottom at least by Deckard. Going to start to make the rotation. Looks like up to the middle to at least soak that lane while we see Camp stolen away here by Johanna and Jim Raynor. And looks like they're going to try to set up to grab a quick DK here with Jaina going up in the top. They need to send somebody from Send Noodles to that bottom point, but they have sent no one. And this will be another DK for the side of For the Kill.
I'm surprised they didn't send someone there.
Yeah, I'm surprised as well. They didn't send anybody to the bottom to try to reclaim that point. I don't see the Keep surviving this assault now. This is a 15-minute Dragon Knight. And
Plus the Keep's already completely
yeah, as I
looted,
said,
so
the
it's-
Keep's almost gone already as is. Kel'Thas coming around the back line. Johanna
crazy
actually
is-
gonna, or Jaina getting cut off here. Gonna get comboed with the arrow and the gravity lapse. Ice block gonna be
Ice
there, trying
block,
to save
probably
her.
won't save her.
APOC comes down, stops the Phoenix ult there, but it will be reset in a couple seconds. 20 picked up though for the side up For the
Stukov
Kill.
does take so much damage from Raynor.
Yeah, Stukov falls in that fight, making it a 1-for-1 trade. But I really favors For the Kill because they still have their support. They still have Deckard to toss those heals. Kel'Thas still has Pyroblast available. They get the combo on to the Raynor here. The question is, can they get the pick? Phoenix going to get the scan on the multiple members. Not going to be enough to do enough to get a kill, but will be some nice damage spread here.
Raynor, he's just doing so much work. They can't get to him. They can't kill him.
Well, it really is, like I said, a protect the Raynor comp. It's a hyper carry Raynor. Everybody provides slows for him to get the extra damage, and they just feel for him. Diablo goes in. Root gonna connect.
Oh,
There's
this
the
isn't
blessed
good.
shield. That's
You
the
don't
kill
want
on
to go in,
Kel'Thas.
Diablo.
Yeah, Diablo does
Now-
not have all of his souls. He will not come back right away. Phoenix is to teleport forward, looking for the pick on the Sonya here. Now under the core, gonna take some core shots to get the pick on the Hanzo. Stukov with the big shove, gonna send Jimmy very far away. But now the core gonna be assaulted by the side of For the Kill, as they have a slight advantage in member count here.
We got 20s. As long as Phoenix doesn't die. Okay, good. You survived. Sonya didn't get Sonya here. There it is. Oh, there's 1-2. Then the Minister Triple comes out. Yeah, that's full game wipe. And that is the game on damage.
Yep, that's definitely gonna be game number 1 here. Going over to the side of For the Kill. Coming out with 21 kills in this game. Doing some heavy work here.
What's crazy is look at the damage numbers on Raynor versus everybody else.
Oh yeah, Raynor is sitting at 84, almost 85,000. The next highest one is Hanzo with 50, we'll say 57 and a quarter.
It is almost 30,000 damage difference.
I told you, it's a hyper Raynor comp. You just take slows and you let Raynor do work. It honestly is a brilliant idea. It looks a little bit odd at face value, but because Phoenix can solo lane against pretty much anyone and hold his own, I don't really think he has too many bad solo lane matchups for the most part, as long as he's careful. You know, it works out well for your team. You can put him up in that solo lane. You can pair Raynor with any of your other 3 heroes for him to get that bonus damage off the level 1 talent. It just worked out nice and smooth for the teams here. Guys, we are going to go ahead and jump over to the next map. Next map is going to be Infernal Shrines.
Yep.
So we will go ahead and get that ready real quick here, guys. And as soon as we have that set up, we will jump in with the teams.
The question is someone who gets Alexstrasza or is she banned?
I mean, unless you have first pick, I think you just ban her automatically if you don't have the first pick. I don't think you want to give her over here. Alex is just too strong.
She's really strong.
Let's see, invite to game.
I've seen her very popular across the board, even in game, even in non-infernal like infernal shrines, or even Volskaya. I've seen her in like Battle. I've seen her Ryx's Holdout.
Yeah, definitely
And
not.
I think a lot of it just comes down to supports that are available right now. I feel like there's only actually a handful that I would consider to be like top tier. Yeah, Malfurion's still pretty good. He lost his ice block at 13, but he's still quite good. Does a lot of doesn't work for team sustaining him through his healing. You have Stukov's been changed. I'm not sure where he is sitting at in the meta right now. But Alexstrasza is really good, especially with either Lifebinder or adults, depending what you want to do.
Yeah.
And then how else do you play besides Malfurion, Alexstrasza, or like Stukov? I mean, Rhaegar is still actually an option. Rhaegar still, if you need that camp clear or any kind of wave clear, an example. But like, who else do you pick besides those four?
I mean, you have a lot of options. I really like Junkrat here. Kael'thas and Gul'dan both can get decent value as far as picking up the monsters on the shrine. So I could see either one of those coming through and being decent picks on this map. We may see a global come out. Usually it's the Haka here. But we could see something like the Avatar. Be a little odd, but it's possible. It is a large map, and it does have objectives that pull people away from lanes. So that's where Avatar really thrives, is maps that do that. So that could be a possibility as well. Guys, just so you know, we have one of the players who needs to reset their PC. So they are going to go ahead and we're going to have like a 5-minute or so break here just while we wait for them. So just sit tight. We're going to go to an AFK screen real quick. And you guys just go ahead, grab a drink. And we'll be back with this game in about 3 minutes or so, roughly. So hang tight, guys, and we will be right back. See you guys in just a couple minutes. What's up, guys? We are back live with game number 2. We are just waiting on a couple more players. They are having some computer issues, so hopefully they will be rebooted and back in just a minute or so. Yes. All right, guys, they are getting back in here as we speak. Stock, did you have a nice mini break?
I did. I found some Mountain Dew in the fridge.
You found some Mountain Dew.
That's always a glorious day.
Okay, that's always a good thing. I am checking the rules real quick. We're waiting on one member to log in here. As soon as he gets logged in, we will be good to go. I'm checking because I'm checking pause times. I don't think there's an official rule about a pause time in between match, is there? I mean, I know like in game there's a pause time.
I think there's a time between matches. I think it's like, I can't remember how long it is.
Yeah. Like it's 10 minutes on a reconnect, so we're gonna. I think we'll say 10 minutes, which we're not at 10 minutes yet. So we'll go with
I
that.
think it's reasonable.
I'll let him know that. Yeah, because I don't think unless somebody in Twitch chat can see something else, I think we're just have to say that it is 10 minutes because I don't see anything else from a quick look here at the rules. All right, there he is. He's back. Sweet.
Yeah, all here now.
All right, that's a good sign. So I really didn't have to have a team just be disqualified. Okay.
That makes everything just makes everything better.
Somebody's like, I got a quick nap. That's an always. That's already on both sides. We're jumping into game number 2 stock. I'm excited.
I'm curious to see what the support choices are going to be. Because
Yes.
if you know you're going to go Alex Straza, do you ban Deckard King because he's been very, very popular?
I mean, you can. That's an option to look at. Whether it should be like your go-to, I'm not sure. We should have first pick and ban for the kill. Yep, we do. Which means I put everything in right, which is always a great thing. I just have to send that real quick. Yeah. All right. So first ban here. We'll see what ends up happening. But I would assume we're going to see a Genji ban like we did last game for sure.
Just to get it off the table.
Yeah, take it off the table. And, I mean, for the kill is first pick. So if they want that, Alex, they can just leave it available and don't have to worry about it. We see the ban on the Garrosh off the bat, which is
Second time they've done that.
Yeah,
They did it first game, too.
you know, some people just do not like playing against Garrosh. And I don't necessarily blame
Deckard
them.
ban.
Deckard's gone. And I feel like that is a big cue for the kill to say maybe we want to look at the Alex first pick here. Or I mean, the hard thing is there's other very good shrine control heroes. You have people like Sonya. You have people who can throw stuff over the wall like Kael'thas and Gul'dan.
But that's the thing. There's a lot of those heroes, but how many of those are support characters?
Yeah. I mean, you could go with a what could work well support-wise? I'm trying to think what else would.
Rhaegar is not bad.
Yeah,
he
Rhaegar
helps
could work
clear the
okay.
shrine quickly. He's probably one of my go-tos after Alex or Deckard, personally. But To me, supports are in a weird position right now because there's only about 3 or 4 that I would consider to be, considered to be pretty darn good. But like, there are so many right now that are just not really what you would ever go into, and they're gonna go ahead and pick up the Genji first. It's like, hey, he's not banned. We got him.
Yeah, Genji was left alone and they picked him up right away. Professor Bobo with the raid of 9 people. Guys, welcome. We are just starting up game number 2 here between Send Noodles and For the Kill NGS Storm Division game. So far, For the Kill is up 1-0. And Send Noodles is going to grab Rainer and Urel here for their first 2 picks.
To me, it's a strong first 2 picks. That's very strong first 2 picks.
I say it's a strong first 2 picks, but you know what else I say? Is Johanna still available because they picked Urel? Which means if I am For the Kill, I am grabbing Johanna right now for those blinds. I don't think they let that through. If they let that through, it gets banned almost guaranteed. Yeah.
Joe Straza. Oof, that's a really good another pick. This is good already, man. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah, but I mean, both these teams with strong picks here and counter picks. We have the second ban phase. We're going to have Send Noodles with their third ban coming up first. Honestly, when I look at this, normally I would say Uther, but they already have the Alex for support. So probably going to be a solo laner they don't want Urel to deal with. They're going to get rid of Abathur, though, which, I mean, if you think about it, pairs very well with Genji and Johanna. So that's a solid ban from them.
I've been seeing more Abathur. I know in the higher levels of play, they tend to see him quite a bit, but even in like organized play, you've been seeing a lot more Abathur, I think, in terms of maps you wouldn't traditionally see him in North America. Because you see him like Volskaya, Cursed Hollow kind of stuff, but like even like, because I know in Europe they do play Abathur on the Shrine.
Yeah, definitely an option for him. We did see a lot of Abathur at Western Clash, so it does not surprise me. We see ETC and the reworked Chromie coming out here for Send Noodles.
I am less excited about that.
Yeah, I am not sure how I feel about that Chromie either, especially after the rework.
I mean, if you pick Alex Straza, in the past, traditionally you go Chromie. They don't have a cleanse. Let's punish them for it. They can't get out of my abilities unless they pick a Blaze or whatever. But even then, a lot of coordination. But reworked Chromie, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I'm
Maybe
not
they'll prove me wrong.
I'm not sure.
This is their map pick, so
I mean, that's true, but I mean, we have the Mattheo Hanzo picked up for the kill, and Mattheo is one of the stronger solo laners against Urel. So,
Mattheo bodies Urel.
Like, this Urel is going to have to be on point to make sure she holds that lane okay. The Malfurion...
Well, she's going to hold a lane. She's not going to push a lane. She's going to just keep play back in her lane a little bit, keep under towers. The thing about Maltheo, he doesn't have great siege damage in terms of dealing with structures, but he is great for clearing waves. But the problem is he can't push into the towers at all. So she's going to be able to be okay, but she's definitely not going to push or win that lane at all. There's a Malfurion pickup, so that's a good choice for support, especially when you have 2 frontliners and you got a Rainer. So that's pretty good. I think Malfurion would be pretty good.
Yeah, definitely could be a good choice for them. We are waiting on everybody to just get loaded into the game here. As you guys can see, I am making everything look nice on our end, so it looks all pretty for you all over there. Johanna, and now we have... I like this so far. I like what's coming out here for the side of For the Kill. And I think I have to give it to him after draft. I mean, unless something magical comes out from Send Noodles, I think For the Kill has this in the bag based off the draft.
Well, this is the thing. They have an ETC, which is always a potential for craziness to happen. Especially because interrupt-wise, they don't have much.
Blessed Shield, I think, and Hanzo Arrow, those are the only 2 things.
Yeah, well, and Joe's got like her condemn or whatever, but like they're very limited in interrupt. This is an ideal game for ETC Watch, right? That changes things with Chromie's ability to still do burst damage. Rainer does good sustained damage. Those two with the mosh pit, like could be pretty extensive. So there's always a potential in this kind of situation with those heroes.
Yeah, there is always that choice. Johanna DC'd is back again. Having some issues here on the side of For the Kill in the red. And on the left of the blue, we have Send Noodles, guys. For the Kill is up 1-0 in this series. They're going to try to take it home with the domination. On the other side, Send Noodles is going to try to tie it up with this Urel, ETC, Chromie. We'll see how it pulls out here. Like Stock said, we're both very concerned about the Chromie pick here, but we'll see how they play it out here, especially with those nerfs. Hanzo getting the initial poke off with those arrows. Already's got one stack on that quest so far. And Matheo with the early rotation to the top lane. And I think this is just going to be, I mean, early cleanup wise in this 4-man, I think For the Kill kind of has the cleanup in this rotation.
Yeah, I mean, Joe groups them nicely, and then you have Straza and Genji can do, I mean, between the two of them, they're pretty good at clearing the wave together.
Yeah, definitely.
Hanzo, he needs to get a little higher. I think it's level 4 is when he gets that really, really good wave clear.
Yeah, level 4 is Hanzo's wave clear level. He can go into either the extra damage on the scatter arrow towards minions and mercenaries, or he can go into the burst, the kind of AoE explosion as well.
Rescue. Okay.
We're going to have the initial siege camp picked up here by For the Kill. Very early camp rotation, which we saw last game as well too, by them making sure they grab those camps right away.
Oh, they're using Malthael to double soak.
I mean, you can if you need to. It's, as long as he wins that lane hard enough.
Well, he does. It's Urel. Urel can't do much to him. It's just absolutely Malthael pretty much bodies her.
Yeah, as long as you can hold the lane long enough, you're okay. Johanna taking a little poke here, buying some time for Rainer and Alex to grab that camp in the bottom. ETC with the power slide, gonna get the knockback as well too. The red should be okay here with the heal from Alex. And that's going to be 2 camps pushing now for kill. Well, for the kill. Again, it's really weird saying that.
Their pressure they're putting on the map right now is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah, they
it hasn't netted them much in it right now because but like the amount of pressure they're putting on the team, they're almost a half level ahead, and the other team is reacting. They're not pushing at all, so they're controlling the flow of the game, which is not a good sign considering last game we saw how dominant For the Kill was in terms of triggering and pulling team fights.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, if you think about it, in my opinion, Chromie and Rainer really take off more in the late game once they have some talents to buff their damage. That's really when they start to move up as far as, hey, we're going to get some kills here. Early game Chromie these days with the rework just not able to get the damage in that she used to at the start of the game, and it makes it harder to get those picks. Plus, Urel's not really a damage solo laner. She is more of a kind of zoning, take damage tank of a solo laner.
Yeah, I mean, she never dies. That's why she is so good as a solo laner, because she never dies and can do just chip damage over and over again, but she just never did.
Yeah, we see the
Dragon just popped out in terms of For the Kill.
Yeah, the dragon here, I don't think too early. Good timing on it.
Rainer's in trouble, and the finish between Joe and Hunt.
Yeah, Rainer's gonna fall. There's a nice route to
Oh,
go.
Genji's in trouble. Genji dashes out. How do we make it out? Chromie. Joe is gonna try and get out, but oh wow, it's got a heal offer. She may be able to. No, don't go that way, Joe.
She's buy time. That's fine. They're gonna trade heroes 1-for-1 and get the Punisher. I think that is a fine trade.
I think Joe should have gone straight down. I think she would have survived. I don't know why she went back and.
Either way, it still works out. John Cena jumps the gate. Unfortunately, Hanzo not exactly the best structure sees hero in the game. So they're not going to get a ton off this. They will get the full wall, which is pretty normal, especially for an Arcane Punisher this early in the game. And they get their level
They got a
7s.
full wall, but also Genji went down ahead and soaked with Malphite. So yeah, they only got the wall, but they went ahead to the other lanes and went and started soaking some lanes. So that's going to give them a little bit of XP there. Especially since they moved the XP from the towers to the forts. So the walls is not as long as the wall, you're fine. You know, it's good. It's a good trade.
Yeah, Red doing a great job just almost bodying Send Noodles on these rotations between lanes. No fear at all. Genji jumps up to the middle where Mathael is. Gonna do a little bit of poke there with those shurikens. And yeah, Mathael's just double soaking wonderfully here. Able to move between the lanes very quickly and smoothly. Hanzo and Alex gonna grab the Khazar camp in the bottom here again to try to keep this pressure on the map. There's gonna be the arrow to scout out the Rainer rotation, and Johanna will be down here to help peel for her DPS and healer.
Yeah, Malthael actually at 1 took on a pale horse, which gives an additional 20% movement speed while mounted. So you usually see that on big maps, like really big maps, like Hollow maybe, or like Warhead Junction. You just get the great effect.
I mean, so far it's working here. It gives them the ability to have him double soak the lanes. There's going to be the temporal from Chromie. Not going to be enough to kill, though.
Genji's in trouble, though.
He's good. He's Genji.
He's good. He's good. Joe took some damage from Rainer, but it's Joe, so whatever.
Yeah, it's almost like Murden taking damage. They're just going to be okay. Like, they can walk
this
away.
Is where... Oh, that was a pretty good bump. Knocked me out, but they still got a kill. But this is where Send the Noodles wants to fight. They want to try and get a pick here, get to the fight him, because just for the kill is going to get 10 first.
Yeah, they are going to get 10 first. They have the Mathael already grabbing that camp in the top. A little early timing-wise. You know, sometimes it's nice to try to hold that. Although the next objective... Yeah, it's in the bottom. I think they're better off if they had held that camp. I think they grabbed it too early here, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But it is Mathael against TRL.
They're just doing XP. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get XP. Now they got 10 because of that camp plus the extra lane. They just won that camp, and then Mathael's just trying to bait with Beast Step.
He is trying to bait out that URL. EDC forced to rotate up to the top lane here to kind of help out with that. Alco gonna take some damage here.
Mathael's baiting him. Getting really low on life, though. I think he might have got more than he cared to ask for there and just got murdered.
He does get murdered, but if you think about it this way, that's going to be an early shrine start for the side of 4 to kill. So they do lose Mathael, and he definitely could have backed up sooner there. But they are going to get the start on this, which is going to be big for them. Going to already have racked up 13 of these monsters by the time anyone from Send Noodles gets in here to try to grab some of these. They still have Dragon Form from Alex available, and Mathael is already back up because the death timers are so short here.
Oh, and here comes Australia. Pops Dragon. Here comes Stage Dive into the backline. Hanzo jumps away, but Johanna gets stuck on the other side, if you can see. But the counter kill to Malfurion and to Joe. Well, Genji's just going ham with the Dragon Blade.
Genji doing work with that Dragon Blade.
Saying, I am not leaving.
Yeah, time out to stay safe there. It's going to be a 3-for-1 trade in favor of 4 the kill, and they still get the Punisher because they had that nice early start with Mathael just holding off as long as he could up top and keeping ETC and
So what you're saying is Mathael dying was all planned.
Is all planned. Yeah, okay, it probably wasn't planned, but you know, they made the best of it and actually worked out in their favor, so you can't complain about that. John Cena jumping deep here.
About that. Good job capitalizing on the movement to get him out there.
There goes the fort here, fallen again. I'm kind of surprised we did see the Raider picked up here for Rainer at level 10. I was kind of expecting the Hyperion because it's a nice anti-siege and siege ult. It works both ways. Hyperion's really going to be more of your chase somebody down and get a kill. And I don't know. I mean, the extra damage is nice. I will give that to them.
It's going to be good against like Hanzo, right? Hanzo doesn't have actually the biggest health pool, and putting pressure on him is going to make him make mistakes or not move up to where he needs to be to get the most damage from Hanzo. So I can see the reason for it.
Yeah, 13's here for the side of for the kill. They're looking to invade on this camp. There's the Hanzo arrow, going to connect with two members here.
Ooh, beautiful.
Genji with the dive gets the double
play
kill.
with the Genji. Stage dive in the back line, but it's too late, man. Your team's already dead.
Team is dead. Camp will be stolen. That was a beautiful. Genji was almost out of range. That was like hit the very tip of that dive. Was just past them to get the damage off, and then a
What
nice
a
quick double
beautiful
kill.
arrow. Nice job, Alexis. What a beautiful area. Yeah, that was good. Nothing. Good coordination on team for following up on that.
And
But
this,
that's what I mean for just for the kill. They've been really good. Like they pop out the ult, like they go in, like they go. There's no hesitation.
yeah, like we said last game, for the kill definitely knows how to get the team fights in. They know how to just turn, pick a target, and get the kill, which is something you have to be able to do, and they are demonstrating that they know how to do it. Mathael grabbing the camp away down in the bottom lane, and there's just so much pressure on this map. The next objective is on the top, and this top lane keep wall already starting to take some damage from the side of for the kill. Gonna back off now that 13 is close for Send Noodles, and yeah, they're gonna be safe, back away, and should be good to go here.
Out there, I'll get some good push in the middle of the night. They're going to go back, come to the camp, and they got about almost a 2-level lead.
Yeah, just about a 2-level lead here from the side of for the kill. Should mean that they have that 16s right about the time the next objective starts.
This is tough. I mean, what do you do as the? I mean, you same time, so good job on your part. But what do you do? The map is red, like it is painted red.
I mean, I definitely think they need to be taking a fight before 16 hits for sure. I mean, this is their chance. They're on even talent tiers. The next objective is
Fire this fort. They can do this. Here comes your own to the back line.
Johannes
Actually,
target.
Joe.
Silence.
And the
dive?
stage dive, probably followed by the power slide. Nope. Oh, last right to ETC though, and Genji just counters with the Hanzo, and oh, it's just almost 3.
It's a bloodbath.
Oxdraza saves Johanna from the tower. Genji killing him so doesn't kill Johanna, and Hanzo putting the pressure on Urel.
Yeah, 16 picked up here, and they just turned that fight around instantly. I'm gonna have to agree with you with what you said earlier. E2C, this was definitely a mosh pit game, and he went stage dive. Mosh pit right there. He had a nice power slide on 3 members, one of them being Johanna. That would have been an instant lockdown that would have given him plenty of time for the team to get some damage out and get some kills. But unfortunately, they couldn't even get the kill on Johanna with all the effort they put into that. You know, you had the temporal loop, I believe. You had the Malfurion with the silence, and you had stage dive. All 3 ults used, and they didn't get a pick. And that is a lot to burn to not get a kill.
Oh, so ETC actually went block party.
He went block party?
Yeah, he did.
That's an interesting
I mean,
choice.
I understand against Hanzo. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Low attack speed. But the problem is, Genji, he has 3 attacks in his animation. Block means nothing almost to him.
Yeah, block is not worth too much when you have that Genji on the other side for those pokes. Urel trying to get 16 in the bottom. Is not going to be able to. Starting the hearth back now for her team. John Cena with the jump. There's the combo with the arrow. Genji goes in
And look at that. Deletion. Right on ETC. Like, no hesitation. Done.
yeah, that's a steak dinner tonight for the kill on that ETC. Taking down the keep here. John Cena's pushing away. Dive in onto Malfurion.
He pops his ult. And he makes it. Nice job.
Just
surviving that.
Just barely though, but
Punisher. Oh, Chromie. Going
Chromie.
to stasis and eking out with Genji. Oh, found her.
Yeah, Genji with the dash reset there. Core is starting to fall. Shield is down. Punisher still has a third of its life left.
Yeah. Urel is doing her best, but living forever, but she just can't do all the work for her team. Here comes the stage dive.
They get
the
the
back lane.
Okay, so they get the kill on the
Yrel is
Punisher.
dead.
They got to get picks though. Yrel's dead, and the core is falling fast. That's gonna be GG. Game 2 going over to for the kill, taking this series with the 2-0, with the domination here. And
They're not doing the extra points for domination this year.
I know they're not doing extra points, but it's still domination. 2-0 is still domination.
You just want to say domination.
Yes. Domination. I can't do it deep enough. My voice is shot from casting this week. All right, guys, quick look at the talents and stats here for you all. And not surprisingly, not very high hero damage numbers, but because of the smooth execution from For the Kill, they end the game with 12 kills. You know, that they did their job. They got the picks. They executed well. They did not waste almost any damage. Every bit of damage they put out was intentional. It felt like they were always making sure that if we're gonna use a skill or a spell, we want to make sure that it gets the value we need here during that whole match. ETC with actually a very interesting build. He had the loudspeaker, which is fairly normal at 4. At 7, he went the extra damage off of the face melt when you power slide somebody, which is an odd choice, I would say for sure. And then,
well, you use it for Mouthdale and Genji because Mouthdale, he's going to be in your face. You're going to power slide on him. It's very rare that you don't. So, and he has a very weak health pool. So any kind of damage a tank can do to kind of really decrease his health pool will help you kill him. However, at 7, there are some other options that are pretty good for him that does not include. I personally prefer Echo Pedal because it gives you wave clear.
yep, I'm with you on that one. And you know, stage dive, that's for getting extra soak. Nurse even said it in the chat. He went stage dive to try to get the extra soak. But the problem is because he didn't have an echo pedal, he's not worth anything for extra soak. You need to have that damage off your abilities to be able to clear those waves fast enough to be able to get the value out of having that extra soak there.
Well, agency extra soak is a good idea. I think that is definitely a good idea. The problem was For the Kill was constantly putting pressure on them, and they couldn't ever really split up and be comfortable being split. Yrel was split sometimes because, you know, that's what Yrel's job as a solo laner. But like with Raynor, Chromie, and Malfurion, they need someone to babysit them. And Yrel is off doing the solo lanes. ETC probably wasn't getting the most soak, even though getting that soak would have been really, really good for him. They just couldn't get into a position where they could get that split soak. But I definitely see why they picked it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, guys, that's going to be it for tonight. No interview because the team who won was the team having computer problems. So they all, like, just dropped off the face of the earth as soon as that game ended, including their captain.
Are they at a hotel or something, or what's going on there?
I have no idea. He was having major issues. Johanna, their tank player, was one of the players having issues. He DC'd at the start of each game, and then that was why we had that break in the middle there, was because he was having computer issues still. But they ended up pulling out the win, which is all that matters. But congratulations to both teams. Both teams played well. Unfortunately, For the Kill was just a better team today. That's it for us, guys. I am One Mega Fan. You can follow me here with that button up above. I am here at least 2 times a week, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, casting Heroes of the Storm, NGS action. It's always exciting. My wonderful co-caster here, Stock, plays for Reborn Knights Red. Check them out. They are in Division A West, right? I think you guys are West.
That's correct.
Yeah, so
even though we have someone in like every time zone.
I know you guys
West.
do. It's weird. But yeah, check them out. It is actually, if you guys check out my VODs on YouTube, which is there's a link below, you guys can watch the last game they played because I casted it on Tuesday night. So definitely check that out. It was a good series, and keep an eye out for the Knights on NGS in Division A. I think they have the chance to make top 8 this season. So we'll see.
We're doing okay. We're 3-3 right now. We win the first game, and then we lose the second game. It's kind of an interesting. We're not sure what's going on.
All right, guys.
It's the same pattern.
Alright, guys, that's going to be it. As always, thanks for hanging. We'll send you guys to some other NGS action in just a moment. I just got to find out who's streaming, and we'll get you over there for some more games, so hang tight for that. And we'll see you guys all, hopefully, in the Nexus or next week. One of the two. See y'all later.
Later, bros.
Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night. Erase all of these broken dreams.